There are hundreds of millions of people on platforms like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook every single day consuming the media, but they are usually following influencers. We're going to talk about how to target influencers to drive traffic for you. When we talk about traffic, we always like to think about where is our current customer hanging out and how can we get in front of them. And one of the best ways to get in front of customers, and tons of them, is through influencer marketing. Typically cheaper than traditional marketing, you can reach out to influencers to market your products, your opt-in pages, to build your own email list, to build sales, to build customers, to just drive a lot of people to your sites and your pages. So what is an influencer? Well, I'm going to actually talk about two different types of influencers because they are different and they're both different and great in certain ways. So the first kind of influencer is an actual person, all right? Think about Justin Bieber or Kim Kardashian. Those are influencers. Those are people that influence a lot of people. Okay, that's what an influencer is someone that influences a lot of people. And that's a traditional influencer in the sense. I'm thinking more about new age digital influencers like Instagram celebrities or YouTubers who have tons of followers, and you can reach out to them to market your products or your services or your opt-in pages to build an email list. So that's the first kind of influencer that we're going to really focus on. It's not the traditional influencer, but it's a digital influencer like a YouTuber or an Instagrammer. Now, the other type of influencer is more of kind of someone that just has a following and it's based around a topic. It's not really a person, but it's maybe a blog that is all about travel, or maybe it's an Instagram account that's all about motivation, or maybe it is just a Twitter account that puts out comedic things. It's not someone that's behind it and people don't recognize the person behind it, they more recognize the topic and they like consuming that topic. So those are the two types we're going to talk about. They're both influencers because they both influence people. One is a person and one is more topic-based content. So these are amazing people because they're not traditional in the sense of they're on TV and they're used to getting so many advertising deals and they're in commercials and things like that. So you can actually reach out to them through social media and ask them to promote your product for you, maybe as an affiliate. Or maybe you just give them a flat fee and they're going to send traffic. They're going to make an Instagram post for you and promote your offer. Or you don't need a product, they can just promote your opt-in page, right? So when you go on Instagram, for example, on your phone, or there is a desktop version you can check out, when you search for the word dog, you can get Snoop Dogg, an influencer, as a person, or you can actually get dogs in food, which is this really funny Instagram account that I just saw looking up the word dog. And you can reach out to this person who makes these cool photos of dogs photoshopped on food, and maybe you can reach out to them to promote your product on dog training. Or maybe you're an affiliate and you find a cool dog training product on ClickBank, you can actually have them promote your affiliate link or promote your opt-in page so you can build up an email list and then send them to the dog training product. So that's just one example. Now, I want you to go through social media, look at influencers, look at brands or topics that aren't traditional influencers, that maybe aren't used to getting reached out so much about traditional types of advertising, and find them on Instagram. You can send a DM, a digital message, direct message, and you can send YouTubers messages, you can find their contact info. Now, the trick with this is that you usually have to do a little bit of detective work to find their information. Sometimes it's really obvious, like on Instagram, a lot of times it'll have their email for business inquiries, which is like this. You're asking them to promote something and maybe paying them a fee for it. And you've got to reach out to a good amount of people to expect a response. So that is one other thing I wanted to let you know, is that it kind of is a numbers game. Not a lot of people will respond right away. Some people it takes time. Some people might just get so many messages they don't even see yours. So be patient and expect to reach out to a good amount of people before you can get an actual answer. Now, the next tip I have for you is that when you're doing influencer marketing, you don't want to just look at how many followers they have or how many subscribers they have. That's actually not the most important metric. The most important metric is the engagement. How many people are actually engaging with this person's content? And you can pretty much check this out by the engagement that takes the longest. Okay, what I mean by that is a like, when you just double tap on Instagram, that doesn't take a lot of time. But what does take more time and thought is making a comment. So that is the number one engagement metric that I look for Instagram. For YouTube, maybe it's comments as well, or shares. You should look at that information when you're deciding what to pay these influencers, and start small. Start with a test. That's my next big recommendation, is that you start with this smaller test, and then you'll say, my budget will increase and we'll do a bigger test later. So this could be like doing a post on Instagram or a story on Instagram and keeping it up for an hour or something like that. That is one way to test for a cheaper price, and then you can scale, okay? And this is an amazing strategy for you. When you find the right influencers targeted with the right offers or the right products, you can make a lot of money. That's it for this video. Let us know if you liked it by commenting below, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next video. We'll see you then.